Welcome to episode 104 of Cameron Sports Podcast. It's your host here, Cameron Lindsay. I am back with a brand new episode. Today's episode, I'm going to be revealing my top 10 high school football list of the Alabama, Georgia area, featuring, schools from Phenix City, Columbus, Harris County, Russell County. Like I said, I got a total of 16 schools, and I'm listing them in order, giving my reasons of why I have them in order. And let's get right into it. So for the 2025 season, as you know, of course, high school football is heating up, especially here in Georgia and next week in Alabama. And I got schools like Central all the way from Harris County in this list. So let's get right into it. Starting with, I'm start backwards. My ranked number 16th, I had the Jordan Red Jackets. Their head coach is Aaron McDaniel. Now, last year, Jordan had a very rough season. They were 0-10. They missed the playoffs. So I have no bias towards them. Not going to say they're a very bad team. It's just, I go based off of last year, heading to this year. So I got them as my 16th ranked school. 15th, I got the Smith Station Panthers. They also are 0-10, missed the playoffs. Their head coach is Blair Harrison. He's a new head coach there at Smith Station. So this will be his first year there in 2025. 14th, I got the Cavalry Knights. Now, last year they were 1-9, missed the playoffs. Their head coach is Emmanuel Brunson. I was at their media day, and I'll tell you this: they got a lot of talent on that Cavalry Knights team. I do expect them to be very much better than 1-9. The questions I asked a couple of players, they're motivated. Even the coach, they still think about last year, and they're motivated. I think they'll be 1-9. Like I said, I got them ranked 14th, but I really truly believe that they will be better than 1-9, especially led by their junior quarterback Braxton Wilkinson. If I'm pronouncing your name right, Braxton, tall, very good quarterback. I look forward to seeing him play this season, so I expect Calvary to improve in my rankings. But I'm just going based off of last year, not to what I think they're going to be this year. I think they're going to be much better. Even the year before last year, they went to state. It's just that, they're in a whole new league. They moved to a whole new league last year, getting comfortable with that. And so, it happens to really good teams. They have a lot of good players. Like I said, Braxton, their running back, has offers from high FBS schools like Georgia State. So I think they will be much improved. And like I said, again, I think Braxton Wilkinson will have a great year at Calvary. 13th, I have the Kendrick Cherokees. Last year they were 2-8. The head coach is Emmanuel Brown. He was named the head coach at Kendrick. So this will be his first year there as a head coach of the Kendrick Cherokees. 12th, I got the Columbus Blue Devils. They also was 2-8, missed the playoffs. They also have a new head coach in Bob Peters. 11th, I have the Hardaway Hawks. Last year they were 4-6, missed the playoffs. They also have a new head coach in Walden, Coach Walden. 10th, now we get into my top 10 schools heading into the 2025 season. 10th, I got the Pacelli Vikings. They went 5-6 last year. They have a new head coach in Walter Smitty Grider, if I'm pronouncing his last name right. He'll be new head coach there in Pacelli. 9 is the Shaw Raiders. They finished 5-6, missed the playoffs. Their head coach is Johnny Gardner. 8, I got the Northside Patriots. They finished 5-5, missed the playoffs. The head coach is Andrew Oropeza. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Oropeza. 7th, got the Spencer Green Wave. They had a really good year last year, going 7-4. They made the playoffs. I think they won their first round matchup. I think they lost in the second round. Their head coach is Joseph Kegler, if I'm pronouncing his last name right. 6 got the Brookstone Cougars. They went 7-4. I think lost in the second round. They got a new head coach, Ian Headley. I went to their media day also a week and a half ago. Like I said, I think Brookstone is up for a very good season. They got, very talented quarterback that I look forward to watching him play. I do expect him to have a very, very great year this upcoming season for Brookstone. I definitely look forward to seeing him play because, like I said, last year they had a good year, but up to their standards, they feel like they could, of course they could do better, and I think they can. Like I said, at their media day, I didn't really get to ask any questions there, but that's okay. But I definitely look forward to seeing like I said, how Coach Ian Headley handles being at Brookstone his first year. It seems like the players, well, not seem like the players have already adapted to him. They feel like they known him just about their whole life there at Brookstone, and yeah, like I said, I think Brookstone will have a very great year. They dominated in their scrimmage win over Chaco. So I definitely look forward to watching Brookstone, especially their quarterback. I think he's very, very, very talented, and I think that he will have a great year. At number 5, I got the Harris County Tigers. They also are 7-4. They lost, I think, in the first round last year. Their head coach is Tommy Watson. Number 4, I got the Glenwood Gators. They had a very, very great year last year. We're going 9-1. I think they lost in the second round. Their head coach is Ryan Nelson. Number 3, I got the Russell County Warriors. 9-3. Lost in the second round. Their head coach is Dylan Griggs. With Russell County, like I said, there's one player on their team that I really, really look forward to see play this season, and that's Bryson Riggs, one of the best quarterbacks in the state of Alabama. I think very underrated. Bryson has a great arm. He put up amazing stats last year for Russell County, and I think he will have another great year this year. I think he's going to show why scouts should be recruiting him more than they are now, and I think he's going to have a great year and surprise a lot of people that maybe doubt him or maybe not have seen his game. Like I said, he's one of 2 quarterbacks in the state of Alabama that I look forward to seeing playing the most. Bryson Riggs from Russell County High School. Number 2, I got the Carver Tigers. They went 15-1, won the 2A state championship last year. They have a new head coach, and Jarvis Jones. For those of you who know who Jarvis Jones is, he's a former NFL player, first-round pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, former Georgia alumni, played linebacker there, played linebacker in the NFL at a high level for a good while. He's a former Carver Tiger alumni, so it's gonna be his first year as head coach at Carver. I think even though Carver doesn't have their head coach last year, it's not gonna be easy for them to repeat as state champs. But I think they got a very great chance to do that. They got a lot of great players on their roster. FBS player, Division I recruits, 4-star, 5-star players on their roster. So I think Carver's gonna be just fine heading the upcoming season. Now I do have questions at quarterback because their quarterback has some off-field issues, and he won't be back there. So they're gonna have a new starting quarterback there at Carver. But I got them ranked number 2. Now for my number 1 school is Central Red Devils. Last year they went 10-3. 10-3. Lost in I think 10 or 11-3. They lost in the 7A state championship to the Thompson Warriors. Their head coach is Patrick Nix. Now Central is a very, very talented high school. They're basically like a mini college FBS university. They produce, just like Carver, produce Division I talent every year. They of course produce college talent every year at any level. JUCO, Division II. They always send their players to colleges on a football scholarship, but especially at the FBS level, they always do that. Again, the past couple of years, they've been in the state championship game. So they're one of the top high schools in the state of Alabama, top high schools in the nation, period right now. So they this clearly number one. Like I said, now there's like I said a few minutes ago, there's one or two quarterbacks I look forward to see play the most this season. One of them is Bryson Riggs at Russell County High School, and the other is Bobby Coleman. He's the younger brother of Auburn wide receiver Cam Coleman. But don't look at him as Cam Coleman's little brother. Look at him as Bobby Coleman. He's looking to make his own mark. He's a four-star recruit, one of the top ranked quarterbacks in the 2027 class. He'll be a junior this year. This will be his first year starting at solely as the quarterback of Central. Last year he had some, he got in the game, made some good plays, but this year it'll be his first full year as a starter. He's the guy. This is his team. Bobby Coleman is the quarterback of this team. He's the leader, and I think he's going to shock some people and show why he's a top-rated quarterback in his class. So why Coach Nix trusts him with the keys of this offense, leader of the team. Because as a quarterback, you pretty much are the leader of the team, and I look forward to seeing Bobby play. He has offers from schools like Georgia, Texas A&M, Auburn, Kentucky, Georgia State. He has a lot of great offers from a lot of big time schools. So I definitely look forward to seeing Bobby play. As a man, I definitely gonna be at a couple games. I do hope to get an interview from Bobby and Bryson Riggs, two top quarterbacks in the state of Alabama. I definitely look forward to in the near future to get interviews for them too on a podcast. And like I said, Central is my number one ranked school out of all these 16 schools I named in the Columbus, Phenix City, Harris County, Russell County area. Each week, once the Alabama high school season starts, I'm going to do my rankings. So it's going to be each week. This is not what I think the schools are going to finish. Like I said, like with Calvary, they're much better than their 1-9 record. I promise you. I was at their media day. They're much better than that. Like I said, especially with Braxton Wilkins, they're going to be much better than a 1-9 record. I guarantee you that. But this is just based off of last year, and I expect a lot of changes now. Heading to this upcoming season. But like I said, Central's the number one school, Carver 2, Russell County 3, Glenwood 4, Harris County 5, Brookstone 6, Spencer 7, Northside 8, Shaw 9, Pacelli 10. I got Hardaway 11th, Columbus 12th, Kendrick 13th, Calvary 14th, Smith Station ranked 15th, and Jordan 16th. So I definitely look forward to a lot of great games this upcoming season. High school football. Of course, I look forward to college and NFL, but definitely high school football season is something to be excited about. And we're definitely gonna be tuning in each week on this show. And I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. This has been your favorite host, Cameron Lindsay. And if you want to continue to tune in and see this channel grow and touchdown with Cam, please click that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss an episode. I mean, they're going to be on there regardless, so you're never going to miss an episode. But if you want to catch it right away, you turn on your post notifications. And I'll catch y'all next time for another episode. This has been your favorite host, Cameron Lindsay of Cameron Sports Podcast, and I will catch you later. Take care.